we have full reserve, and then once you're able to hold a line, you have a full line. I will talk to you guys once we get to, where are we going? We're on the 321 Neo, and this seats 200 people. I don't even know how to pack my own regular bag. You think I know how to pack a lunch bag? Hey guys, good morning and happy Monday. We are starting a 4-day trip today. We are working our way up to New York, and then once we get there, we do a turn. So we'll go to Chicago, and then from Chicago, we'll go back to New York and we'll lay over for the day. It starts a 4-day trip, so it's a long one, but it is very productive, hence why I'm on it. But we have very short layovers in between each day, so that's what helps with the productivity is because we have such short layovers. So we'll get in. It's a long day. Actually, we don't report until 9:19 a.m. and we will be finished today at 9 p.m. So once we get to New York, we will have to change planes. We have about a 2-hour sit before our next plane. Before our next flight, and then we will work that one. So about 2:55 is when our scheduled departure for Chicago. I'm putting it out there, we're gonna stay on time. We are gonna be, if not early, that would be lovely. I put it out there, the good stuff versus what we don't want to happen. And then tomorrow we do an international turn. The next couple of days we're going to Turks and Caicos, and then back to New York. And then Wednesday we'll go to St. Lucia and then back to New York. And then the last day, of course, is a go home day. So that's just one leg home. So that's a nice way to finish the 4-day. I figure I'd give you guys a little rundown, and I'll break it down each day that we wake up before we get on the plane. So I am about to throw all of my food in my lunchbox so that we can go ahead and head out and be on our way. Hopefully we have enough time to get some coffee, because I think I'm gonna need it. If not, we'll get it in New York. That's a fair trade, I think. Maybe we'll do that instead, because it'll be the 2 legs in the end. It's a full day too, full all day long. I looked it up. We're full, honey. So I'll see you guys when we get to the airport. I actually got this brand new lunchbox, and well, it's not I've used the brand before, which I'll show you. My old one is all beat up, all nasty, but the new one that I have is so nice. It's the same brand, but it just looks so much nicer, and I put so much stuff in it because for 4 days I need to make sure we're not spending excessive amount of money out. So I want to pack as much as possible, snacks, all that jazz, just to make sure we have enough. So we're team not spending money right now. I feel like I started off with such a small one that would be good for like 2 days, 3 days, you know, just enough. But then after a while you run out of stuff unless you know how to pack. But I don't even know how to pack my own regular bag. You think I know how to pack a lunch bag? I'm still over here just throwing stuff in. Last minute stuff that I remember. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so we have made it. We are in New York. I didn't get to say hi before we left Orlando, but hi, we're in New York, and we actually got reassigned. Hold on. Sorry, they have the the vacuum going. So anyway, we got reassigned because we were supposed to, like I told you before, we were going to go to Chicago a turn, but they pulled the most junior people off, which is myself and the number 2 on the 3. So the 2 and the 3, we got pulled to work Austin, which is, I guess it doesn't matter because we're still working. So there's that. Once we get here, we get in now at 10:30. So about an hour than what we were supposed to, but we were delayed anyway. So once we get back, I'll say hi. Once we get to Austin, I'll say hi too. But I just wanted to let you guys know what the deal was. Hey guys, so we made it. We're in Austin. We're just finished deplaning, and they are doing the trash and all of that jazz. It was, 3 hours and 20 minutes coming down. We don't have the flight time going back, so I don't really know. I feel like today has just been all over the place because we kind of got through into this pairing, and I'll explain it more later. But we just have one more leg back, and then we are done for the night. So I'll see you guys when we get back to New York. But this one was a full flight. Last flight was full. Sorry, my gum. will talk to you guys as soon as we get to JFK. I just wanted to say hello and catch you up on the day. It is 4:58 here, so what is it, 5:58 back home. So we have another 3-hour flight, 4 hours, something like that, because I think this one is logged at 4:05, so it's probably going to be closer to 3:40 or something like that. So I'll see you guys when we get to New York. We actually did get the flight time, and it's 3 hours and 2 minutes. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. We're gonna start boarding here soon. They're finishing up cleaning, just chilling on the plane. Time to eat dinner. Hey guys, good morning. So you didn't see me for the rest of the day, evening, night, yesterday. Yesterday was the first time in a long time that I guess something like this has happened. So yesterday we were supposed to, like I said, we were supposed to work Orlando to JFK and then JFK to Chicago. We ended up getting taken, me and the other junior person ended up getting taken off of Chicago, and we had to work Austin. For some reason, the flight to Chicago was super delayed, so it would have put us below our minimum rest, which is 10 hours. So we had to come off of that flight and work another one. Now the other two most senior people, they got lucky because they got pulled from the turn for Chicago in general, and they got to go to the hotel and rest for the rest of the day. So they only worked one leg. Love it for them. But him and I had to work our Austin turn, which was on time. Everything was good. We just got back a little later than we would have if Chicago was on time. Nonetheless, we made it back to the hotel, and I guess there was some situation with our rooms not being available, so we kind of had to wait for another hour after we had arrived. So your girl was beat. Like, I know things happen, and that is a part of like summertime flying, and things just happen, you know, but it was resolved, and we did get a hotel room. We actually got he put us in a really nice room for the inconvenience of us having to wait. But that's just something to think about when you're a flight attendant. Your rest and your schedule can get switched around whenever. You are pretty much at the company's, I don't want to say disposal, that's for lack of a better term, but like you're at their beck and call, like when you are scheduled to work. And since it was in our footprint of our schedule, we were legal to work that particular turn. So we actually worked with 2 reserves that were here, and I felt bad for them because our schedules actually came out too, and a lot of people went back on reserve, and a lot of changes are happening within the company, so a lot of people lost their lines. And I know I'm grateful that I was on reserve for 6 months when I was based in Boston, and I've never been back on reserve. When I first transferred to Orlando, there was a time when I was going in between having a line and having a reduced credit line, or an RLL, that's what it's called, a reduced lower limit line or something like that. I don't think we do those anyway, but anyway, it was just basically you had a few trips, but you also had to build your schedule, or else you would go on reserve for the portion of the month that you could not fill your schedule. So that's what that is. So a lot of people were in between. Hold on, let me get my scarf. I'm over here sitting around like I don't have to go to work. A lot of people were on reserve for 5-6 years in Orlando. Like, that's why I never came. I just commuted for a long time. I commuted for 6 years, and then I decided to bite the bullet and transfer to Orlando. And I'm grateful, like my seniority at this point, I can hold pretty much whatever I want as far as weekends off, or not weekends, or work weekends, or I pretty much have that as far as like what I can hold off for days off, and I'm grateful 100%. I just feel for reserves, and you know, people can transfer all over, and sometimes that bumps you out of getting your line too, because you have senior people who come back and forth, like the snowbirds who come to the Florida bases, Fort Lauderdale or Orlando, and then they come back to JFK and are Boston based, and then they kind of bumped those people who had a line out. So I feel for them. I feel for people on reserve because, you know, it's not the best when you are, because you're, like I said, you're at that beck and call. When the company needs you, they will put you in wherever. And then obviously, you know, monetary reasons, it can be a little stressful. So just something to think about if you are considering being a flight attendant. That reserve period, I know for a lot of different companies, there are different ways they do reserve. I know for ours, I can only speak for that for sure, is we have full reserve, and then once you're able to hold a line, you have a full line. And of course, depending on the company's needs, you can go back on reserve or you cannot. It just all depends on seniority. That's how it works. So I remember having full reserve for 6 months, and you know, you get called for airport standby, which means you're at the airport waiting until, or if there is a need for you immediately, like if there's a short call out, somebody couldn't make it to the gate, etc., they call you, you are going wherever they tell you to go. Versus staying at home and being on reserve, you are pretty much waiting at home until they call you, and there's like a 2-hour call out, or 2-hour call in, whatever. I don't know the terminology because I'm not on reserve, so I'm sorry, but they have 2 hours to get you to, you have 2 hours to get to the airport. So they give you 2 hours to get to the airport, and then you'll start your trip, turn, whatever the case may be. So there's a lot going on. I feel, basically, long story short, I feel like I'm on reserve this trip because of the way we were tossed around yesterday. But I'm humble, I'm grateful, I'm just glad that we get to work, you know, especially in this economy. It doesn't seem like, I mean, they're always saying that we're in a recession, but the way these flights are looking, it doesn't feel like that because they're full. But today we are going to Turks and Caicos, and then we come back to JFK and we're laying over for the night. It is, you probably heard me saying this term, we do it all the time. But we are going to Turks and Caicos today. It actually is a light flight today on both legs. So it's 50 people going down, and then we have 48 coming back with us. It might be in reverse, but I'll let you know for sure. But that's it. I don't have the flight time just yet. Of course, I'm going to check in with you guys when we get to the airport. But I just wanted to come and say hello, good morning, let you guys know what the crazy date was yesterday. It is 9:36 right now. We have a 10:10 a.m. report. So I'm going to finish getting ready, you know, spray some perfume a little bit, get all my stuff together, and then we're going to head over to the airport. I just, again, wanted to say good morning, let you guys know the rundown for the day. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so we made it down to the plane, and we are expected to have a 3-hour and 3-minute flight, and it should be smooth. So that's really all I have to report. It's nice and bright in here today, and like I told you, it's going to be 50 people coming down with us, so a very, very light flight on this plane. It holds 162, so should be nice. I will talk to you guys once we get to, where are we going? Turks and Caicos. Oh my god, I'll see you guys later. Down to Turks and Caicos. We made it in really early, so we have a little bit of a sit, but we can't go in because we're parked all the way at the end of the like terminal area, so it's too much of a hassle, and it's too hot, as you can see. It's too hot, humid, all of the above. Anywho, it was a great flight down, of course, very, very light, and on the way back should be about the same. Well, not the same, it's like 98 people coming back with us, so there's that. It was bumpy. It was very bumpy actually, but nothing crazy where I had to be, you know, dramatic, but it was very bumpy. Definitely needed seatbelts on more than not. And I'm expecting the same. There was some weather going, and I'll put a picture if I can still find it, but yeah, we had to go through some storms, so if not, it would have took us all the way around, and we would have been delayed because of going another reroute. But we are here, safe, sound, so hopefully it should be the same on the way back. We should get into New York around 7:15 p.m. So there's that. Our flight time going back is about 3 hours. So that is all I have to report for you right now. We're just gonna hang out, try to stay as cool as possible. I'll talk to you guys when we get to New York. I think it's time to bust out the fan. So humid. Hey guys, so we made it. We are in the hotel. As you can see, we're already dressed. We're out of our uniform. We're out of our makeup. We are fresh. We are clean. And we are already in the bed. We actually got in super early, like 27 minutes. So that was very nice, especially for an international flight. We had a gate. Everything went well. It was perfect. So I did end up going to dinner with the crew. Just a little something light, something cute. And then we came back and I got dressed, but I wanted to come on and just tell you guys good night and let you know how the day went. Everything was smooth. There was some bumps, just probably the same ones that we encountered on the way down to Turks and Caicos, but yeah, it was pretty bumpy. Thankfully, not too bumpy where we had to like stay seated or anything like that, but there was plenty of times where the seatbelt sign is on, and we were still able to provide service, so that worked out really well. Now tomorrow we do go to St. Lucia. It's a long day, honey. Very, very, very long. We actually start at 8 is our report time, and we don't finish until 8 p.m. So it's another long day. I think the first flight is blocked at 3:50, 3 hours and 50 minutes, and the one back is like 4 hours and 10 minutes. So we have a long day ahead of us, and I'm gonna try and get some sleep so we are well rested and ready to go. I'm gonna take my apple cider vinegar shot, and then we're gonna call it a night. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, good morning. We are all dressed, as you can see, and ready for the day. We are heading to St. Lucia today. I believe I told you guys last night, but everything looks like it's going to be on time. No delay so far. The plane, I just got a notification, is here. It's ready. It's at the gate. So we are going to go head over to the airport and then probably get coffee if we have time. We should. What time is it? 7:35, and we don't have to report until 8. So I'm gonna see if I can grab some coffee, and then we will get on the plane, do our checks, and put our stuff away and get ready for the day. We are actually on the bigger aircraft today, and I just realized that, like, we are actually on the Neo, which I'll show you. We've been on that one before, but I didn't realize we were on that big one today. But that's okay. We are not full, which I did look at that too, since I was already looking at with plane. We have about 158 customers coming with us today, and then coming back we only have 100. So it'll be about half full because it holds 200 people. So there's that. Anywho, just saying good morning, and I'll see you guys when we get to the airplane. Hey guys, so we made it down to the aircraft. As you can see, we're in the galley. I didn't get to show you because we just got on and we're gonna start boarding soon. But it's gonna be a 4 hour and 8 minute flight down to St. Lucia. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Hey guys, so we made it. We're in St. Lucia. As you can see, it's nice and warm and hot here, honey. So it's 2:05 now. We have about, let me see. Sorry, I never know. We have about 10 minutes before we start boarding again, and we're on the 321 Neo, and this seats 200 people, but we only have 100, I think even 99, maybe a standby, so it might be 100 coming back with us to New York. The flight down was great. Everybody was so nice, and it was a flight time of 4 hours and 10 minutes. So our pilots aren't here just yet, but when they get here, I'm sure they'll brief us on the flight time. Sorry. just doing some little minor things around the cabin, making sure everything's pristine. Anyway, we are just chilling here until it's time to board. So I'll see you guys when we get back to New York, or I'll let you guys know what the flight time was, or I'll tell you when we get to New York. So I'll see you later. Hey guys, so we are done. We made it. We're in the hotel. We're done for the night. And yeah, it is 8:29. So we did get in early, which is wonderful. Love that for us. You know what? There is nothing else left to do, but you already know, to get out of these clothes and into the bed. Tomorrow is go home day, and I can't be any more excited. This 4-day was wonderful. My crew was great. Of course, working with friends is always fun. Even our last flight, it was super light, so that made for a really good flight. And it was a little bumpy. We went through the same weather that we've been going through the last 2 days. So nothing crazy that we would have to skip out on service. Thankfully, it was a light flight, so we were able to complete everything before having to take our seat or stay seated with our seatbelts fastened. But nothing as far as like having to cut service short or hurry up or anything like that. So that was wonderful. But tomorrow is go home day. I did not look and see if we are full, but I will, because I just found out today. Again, we're working the same plane that we were on today. I don't know why I didn't realize that we were changing aircrafts so much, but anyway, it's go home day. It's one leg, and I'm happy. We're happy. And yeah, I hear in Florida it is raining. It has been raining the past couple days, and it's causing all kinds of chaos. Supposedly, Fort Lauderdale Airport has shut down. That thing floods like it's going out of style. So if you know anything about South Florida or Fort Lauderdale Airport, it has a really bad flooding problem. So they're dealing with that, and we are, I guess, experiencing some of that effect, and a lot of canceled flights. So far, it hasn't affected me. Tomorrow we go home to Orlando, and it has been raining there too, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything is golden for us tomorrow. Nothing, no delays, none of that. So there we'll be home, and that will be that. So I'm gonna get out of these clothes and into my pajamas, shower, all of that jazz. Probably watch a little TV. It's still early. That's all I plan on doing. So I will chat with you guys in the morning if I don't come back on tonight. Hey guys, so we made it down. We are on the plane. Good morning. I didn't say that. Good morning, but we are about to start boarding. It was kind of like a quick get to the gate type of thing, but we are going home today, and our flight time is 2 hours and 8 minutes. We just got briefed. Oh, did I rip my a-holes? Anyway, it's 2 hours and 8 minutes down to Orlando. So I will see you guys when we get there. I just wanted to say good morning. And it's time to board. Hey guys, so we are home. I'm not even gonna lie, that flight was a little rough, but we made it. We're here, we're done. I feel like that was just the universe like, oh, you're here, you're on your last leg, you got a few days off. Here, you're gonna work for it. And I did, and we all did. And that's okay, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But it was all good. We made it here. We're on time. It is 1:30 and we are all done for the day. Baby, I get to take these clothes off and relax for the rest of the day. Today's Thursday. So, like I said, I'm off for a few days. I don't really have anything planned. I was going to go and get some, you know how I've been doing my little wellness shots. I might go. There's actually a store that I found that actually sells them. And I mean, I'm sure plenty of places do, like in juicing places or whatever, but I found this cute little place that I might go to. I might take you guys along with me, or I'm going to show you exactly, or I might show you what I get when I get back. But that's all I have planned. It's supposed to rain today, so that might force me to stay inside, which is good, because sometimes when I get home from a trip, I am just go, go, go. And sometimes you just need to take a breath. You just need to relax after you come home from a trip, no matter what you're doing, even if you're not a flight attendant. Coming home, being in your peace, in your sanctuary, wherever that may be, you just need to embrace it. take it in, breathe, and just relax. Get away from people, because you've been around people in the airports, you've been around people on the plane. You just need to be around either your family, your loved ones, by yourself. Wherever you are, take that time for yourself. And I kind of touched on it earlier, a couple days ago, about reserve. If you're on reserve, you're a flight attendant, I of course send so much love your way, because I know how it is. I know the last couple days, at least with my company in South Florida, there's been a lot of demand for those reserves because of flights getting canceled and flights getting delayed, and that's just how it is, especially during the summertime. Reserve life can be really tough in all aspects. So I just know that you're clearly what makes our companies, all different airlines, go, because we need reserves in order to keep going. Because if somebody calls out, we can call. We gotta call the reserve. So with that being said, I just want to send you all so much love and light. I appreciate you all for being here. If you're new and you love today's video, I would love to have you stick around. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're returning, of course, I do appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And until next time, I'll see you all then. Actually, it's been a long trip. We're gonna take our little wellness shot together. All right, we got this one. This one again, Trader Joe's. We've done this one before. Shake it up. It's not expired, right? No. Shake it up. Cheers to you. Cheers to me. Good health. All right. Delicious. I'll see you guys later.